Hey guys, Shelter here. Now, this has just been announced, but basically there's going to be a new class to the game, Medics. Now, I know it says 13 types, but really it's about 10, because vehicle cruisers are pretty much the exact same no matter what. Yeah, and as you can see, there's now the Medics, so this is probably going to come in the next update, which is coming in about a couple of weeks, which is, I guarantee why the Battle Pass got delayed, because it's very predictable when Darkflow are releasing their content, because it's you literally know it, because it's when the Battle Pass ends. Obviously, of course, they do have some major updates in between, like the weapons change and, of course, the soldier change updates, which happened in between the Tunisia and the really bad update, the bad weapons update, as I'm calling it. Well, actually, we should probably call it the armored train update, because that's what it was. It was the armored train update. So yeah, as you can see, well, medics have been added. So basically, it looks like these are going to be essentially more support troops. And basically, you can probably use these like regular troops, and they can basically. I think these are kind of like, you use these with medical bag. They have more med kits by default, but they give up an additional weapon. They do have, of course, the old submachine guns. I don't agree with this, because traditionally medics did carry regular rifles. And although it does say medics will debut in our new Enlisted based on one of the most famous battles. Now, that could mean, I'm guessing this is going to be Stalingrad, which is, in my opinion, a bad example, because not many people think of the medics of Guadalcanal, really. I mean, yeah, there were medics, obviously, and of course there's people like, in the Pacific, there were people like Desmond Doss, obviously, who, absolute legend, by the way. If you don't know who Doss was, watch the movie Hacksaw Ridge if you want to see that. Really good movie, but yeah, I don't know. They're probably going to be basically used like assaulters. 100%, they're going to be used like assaulters. They're basically just more like. I think they should. The only change I would make is make this rifles. So something like, say, I don't know, like bombers, like engineers and stuff like that have rifles, because traditionally medics carried rifles, not submachine guns. Also, I think the problem is that there's actually the Geneva Convention. Now, if you don't know, it's actually a war crime to fire on a medic unless the medic fires on you. Now, obviously, of course, this game and games in general have no issue. Obviously, have some pretty nasty, you can do some pretty nasty things with medics, but I think you've got that to worry about as well. Like, if a medic's just, trying to revive their teammates, technically that, does that give you free reign to shoot them? So I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anyways. I think this could be very interesting, though. The only real bad thing is, of course, the submachine guns, so people are probably going to use them like assaulters. which would be a recipe for some war crimes, to be honest. Anyways, I hope you guys leave your thoughts in the comments on the medic. I think this is going to be an interesting update. I think this is shaping to be kind of interesting with the airstrikes and the tail gunners, obviously, as well. Tail gunners. Would like to see what kind of new, honestly, of course, medics. It's, I don't know. I hope they get, new not new abilities, but new not new weapons. Fuck, what am I saying? Like a new squad, and there's actually an incentive to get to that squad, because let's face it, the last Rifleman 3 aren't that worth getting, because the rifle grenades are just shit. Yeah, I said it. They're not that good, anyways. I'm going to end the video here. Leave your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.